versus the LA Angels for game number 1 of the 3-game series of the second half of the Phillies 2025 season. And Phillies back tonight, so you can sing their head on. And pitching for the Phillies tonight will be Jesus Zotto. And pitching for the Angels tonight will be I want to get this name right because they go in the bullpen game right, for the Angels. So I want to get this guy name right. Ryan is in the first year pitching for the Angels tonight. So yeah, let's see how the Phillies do. Let's see how the Phillies do. Here go the Angels lineup right here. Here go the LA Angels starting lineup. What's up, Dave? Sports highlights. Here go the Angels starting lineup. We got Zach Neto, Nolan Sherwood, Mike Trout, Taylor Ward, Joe Adele, Jordan Soler, Logan O'Hoppe, Louis Renfrigo, and Kevin Newman. That is your Los Angeles Angels starting lineup. And guys, I'm watching this game at MD Sports Philadelphia, so. So yeah, so just let you know that. And let's go, guys. Phillies, we're back, yo. Baseball time. Like freaking child. Philly native. Everybody, y'all, I tell you, dog, guys, I got the second day right open to us. So I'm excited. First kiss, so everything's gonna go well, and it's all gonna be good, yo. So coming up the bat for the Angels, we have Zach Neto coming to bat for the Angels. The Angels plays on base, 0 outs, top of the first, Angels early got a pitch in there with Zach away for it. And Zach Neto grounds out to the third base, and Alabama who threw it to the first base and vice over in time. And Zach Neto was out. But Brandon Marshall gets his former team. That is hilarious right now, because this is like, gotta make these boys pay. Gotta make these boys pay. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we got Nolan Sherwood coming next to bat for the Angels. No Angel plays on base, 1 out, top of the first. Here we go. Hayes Zelda got a pitch in there, boy, we wait for running catch no strike with a 1. So Hayes Zelda got a pitch, we wait for it. And Nolan Sherwood grounds out to the shortstop, Trey Turner, who threw it to the first base and vice off in time. And Nolan Sherwood was out. What's the deal, Breezy? Ooh, that was gonna take Hayes Zelda out. Ooh, it's gonna take that right there. Got 7 people watching, staying there for the 2 lines. So coming up next, the bat for the Angels, we have Mike Trout next to bat for the Angels. The Angels plays on base, 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Hayes is out, got a pitch in there, but you might get ready for it. Running catch goes, strike was on 1. Hayes is out, got another pitch, but you might get ready for it. Running catch goes, balls 1-1. And Hayes is out, got another pitch in there, but you might get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is a 1-2. And Hayes out, got another pitch in there, but you might get ready for it. Swing and a miss, that strike there. Hayes out is out. First strikeout, but swing and a miss, and that's swing and a miss, and that's swing and a miss, and that strike there. And Mike Trout is out. First strikeout, but Hayes out at 1K. Hey, we got a new thing, guys. We got this new thing with the crown thing, top fan. Look what Star Wars. I got the crown thingy now. I got the crown thingy feature for like top fan thingy. I got that now. Mhm. Yes, I got that now. It's like the thing for the top fan thingy, so I got that now. And that's 3 out to the Phillies. So it's our school game. And just we're going to the bottom of the first. And it's the Phillies tournament. Let's do the Phillies new. The tournament at the bottom of the first. And the big Phillies match at the bottom of the first. We trade Turner and Castle and Vice Harvard. Oh yeah, and the Phillies Companies game 55 and 41 this season. And the Angels Companies game 47 and 49 this season. Yeah, so I got that now. And when you first start off, we got Trey Turner, Castro, and Vice Harvard, Alabama, Nick Cassiano, Randy Moss, JT Radio, Vasquez, and Bryson Stott, National Phillies starting lineup. So come at the bat for the Phillies. We got Trey Turner come to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the first, here we go. Ryan, Zeno Brunstad got a pitch count over. He's trying to get ready for Ryan catch another strike with a 1. And Ryan got another pitch count over. You trying to get ready for Ryan catch another balls with a 1. And Ryan got another pitch count over. You trying to get ready for it. Ryan catch another strike 2 to 1 and 2. Come on, Trey, with your question marks in. I know. I saw it Tuesday when I watched the All Star game and see when he got tied 6-6 and Castro had to just swing off. I was like that, and he hit them 3 small balls and then actually won. I was like, hey, but then if I ain't got another pitch coming for you, try to get ready for it. You swing it that one, that's a 5 balls 1 and 2. I was like, yeah, it's Castro. And when he said Castro, it was the All Star, was the 2025 All Star MVP, and he got that like that glass looking the baseball bat. I was like, yeah, that was really cool. But you know what? Other things that are exciting though, it's the Phillies. Philadelphia's gonna be hosting the 2026 All Star Weekend. That's the most exciting thing right there. Yeah, so and Ryan got another pitch can everybody try to go anywhere. Ryan catch goes the ball 2 and 2. Only got Logan O'Hoppe, the one is the catch for the Angels. I don't know he's on the Phillies. And Ryan got another pitch can everybody try to go anywhere. Ryan's catch goes the ball 3 is a 3 and 2 the full kill. So we got the crown thing, guys. So that tells you that you like the top fan and stuff. So yeah, top fan. So like it would say like so it's always like I'm the top fan. James was always the top fan, and also if Jaden was in here, he's top fan as well. So and and Ryan got another pitch gonna make sure he go anywhere. You see that was the 5 balls of 3 and 2. And Ryan got another pitch gonna for you trying to go anywhere. Ryan is catching go, that's strike 3. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you overwhelmed with your first strikeout. Yeah, just like that. Oh, man. Here comes the MVP. Here comes the MVP. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, your 2025 National League All-Star MVP, Kyle Schwarber. And then no Philly Bears on base. 1 out, bottom of the first. Here we go. MVP, MVP, MVP. And Ryan got a pitch in there, ready for it. Ryan catches the balls, 1-0. on the pitch, can everybody slowly away from it. Riders catch the other strike 1-1. Yeah, that's what we say for Councilwoman now, because he's going to be the All-Star game. But Vice was to the MVP for for the Sun was through. And Ryan got the pitch, can everybody slowly away from it. He's swinging that one, goes high in the air, wait there, that ball is going, gone! Sir, run for your National League All-Star Councilwoman, Swarm Bomb, kick off the game. We got a Swarm Bomb. Hello, America. Go. So her run for Council and the Phillies are on the board. So the score, the Angels have 0 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. The Phillies get their first run score on the bottom of the first, thanks to your All-Star MVP, Councilwoman. And Council's 1-4, and this is Councilwoman's 31 home run, 31st home run on the 21st season on a 5-ball to right center field. That was 1 of the Phillies. Ha ha ha, Angels, that's what y'all get. Take that one to the house. 35ers. Council got 31 home runs this season. 31. You son. Shut up, man. Everybody get out of here. Get out of here, man. Good day to you. I'm about to meet you right now. I'm about to block you because, good day. You're going to be disrespectful. Goodbye. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got 2,000 feet. Vice Officer next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the first. Here we go. Hibernation. And Ryan got a pitch because everybody's running. Swinging the range, striking the 1. Ryan got the pitch, everybody's running, catching guns, 1-1. Ryan got the pitch, everybody's swinging the 5-1-2. Ryan got the pitch, everybody's running, for it. Ryan's catching guns, that's strike 3. Vice up is out. Vice up, you open 1 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Bohm coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Ryan got a pitch, coming there for you. Alec get ready for it. Ryan's catching good. That strike 1 is on 1. I don't speak Spanish, so. And Ryan got another pitch, coming there for you. Alec get ready for it. Alec Bohm grounds out to the first base with no issue. And Alec Bohm is out. Alec Bohm, you're 0-1. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score, the Angels have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Angels turn the bat. Let's see what the Angels can do. They turn the bat at the bottom of the first. So the score, the Angels have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. And that's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Angels turn the bat. Let's see what the Angels can do. They turn the bat at the top of the second. That was 1 of the Phillies. And the 3 Angel players do the bat at the top of the second will be Taylor Ward, Joe Adele, and George Soler. Yeah, you need to go somewhere. You need to go somewhere. Yeah, bye, Edwin Frank. If you can't be respectful to nobody, you need to get out the street, man. Disrespectful, man. I've been to the dentist, and the dentist ain't saying nothing wrong with my teeth anyway, so. Yeah, so ain't nothing wrong with my teeth anyway, so go somewhere, and Frank, because you disrespectful, man. Gonna talk about somebody's teeth. Like, don't talk about nobody's teeth. Don't talk about somebody's looks and shit. Don't ever talk about somebody's looks. If you can't respect somebody, then don't talk about somebody's looks. Don't be doing that. Don't talk about somebody's looks and stuff. I'm gonna say this for everybody who comes in the stream right now. If you disrespect me, I got moderators who will block you, so I ain't got time for this shit. Don't talk about my looks like that. Don't talk about my looks like that. Don't ever talk about my teeth like that. Don't be disrespectful to talk about people's looks and stuff. That ain't nice. Sometimes I need to see the dentist. I go to the dentist. Ain't nothing wrong with my teeth. My teeth ain't nothing wrong with my teeth. My teeth straight because I had braces before. And on top of that, I had braces before. And on top of that, I go to the dentist sometimes I keep my teeth out. So, the dentist didn't even say nothing wrong with my teeth anyway, so there you go. So point blank period. And people are so disrespectful, man. Like, if you don't like somebody's thing, you're gonna be in there and exit the thing and leave. Right? I hate when people be disrespectful. Like, you ain't got no. If you don't want to be here, then leave. Like, don't come in there saying talk about somebody's looks and stuff. That's disrespectful. Like. Or, just leave because when you do that stuff, it's annoying. And then, you ain't got no respect for nobody. I hate that when people come to my stream and talk about somebody's looks and stuff. Like you ain't gonna go look at yourself. When talk about somebody else, like that's you got the nerve to talk about somebody else's looks and stuff. When we're gonna talk about the people. That's just disrespectful. Like you want to talk about the people's looks and stuff. Like because you ain't the prettiest person in the world, but you want to talk about somebody else's. Like it's annoying when people do that. They want to talk about somebody else's look. So come with the bat for the Angels. We have Taylor Ward in the bat for the Angels. No Angel players on base. 0 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. Hayes' daughter got a pitch in there where Taylor waiting for it. And Taylor Ward flies out to the second base and invites to start. Taylor Ward's out. Coming up next to bat for the Angels. We have Joe Waddell coming next to bat for the Angels. No Angel players on base. 1 out. Top of the second. Here we go. Hayes' daughter got a pitch in there for you, Joe, get ready for it. Ronnie catch goes the ball to them. Hayes' daughter got another pitch in there for you, Joe, get ready for it. Swing at the 5-0-1-1. Hayes' daughter got another pitch for you, Joe, get ready for it. You swing that one, that's a 5-0-1-2. Yeah, that's what it is. That Hayes' daughter got a mustache now. Boy, he did that when he grew a mustache. And Hayes' daughter got another pitch in there for you, Joe, get ready for it. Ronnie catch goes the ball 2-2-2. That's before people watching this thing, thank you for the 4 likes. And I'm definitely gonna tell everything about this one about somebody was come to stream saying talking about TV and saying they called it damage and stuff like and the name of the account was called Alan Frame and stuff that I timed it out. I'm gonna definitely tell this tomorrow because we don't go like that. Ain't nice somebody say that about my TV. I'll tell you, see? Yeah, they nice. And Rangers all got another piece in there for you, Joe. Get ready for it. Joe Dell, extra time on your Joe Dell. Goodbye, baby, baby, system of baseball. And he's all got another pitch for you, Joe. Get ready for it. Ronald catches goes the ball 3 is a 3-2 the full count. And he's all got another pitch for you, Joe. Get ready for it. You swing it down with the 5 balls, a 3-2. What's up, Shalonda? Especially Shalonda's in the house. Guess what? Bet Shalonda tomorrow's the day with me, Naomi tomorrow. So what's gonna happen tomorrow is my dad's gonna drop me off at the is gonna drive me all the way to her house and then call the Uber while we're on our way going. We get the Richard Pratt and then we'll get down to Richard and call the Uber and then when we get to our house and stuff, then we're gonna wait in the car till the Uber shows up and then me and him we're gonna get the Uber go from there. Just so that way he can do that because he wants to drop me off, so that kind of thing. Yeah. And Hayes also got another pitch coming up for you, Joe. Get ready for it. Right, that catch goes, that's strike 3, and Joe Dell's out. Second strike over Hayes out on 2 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we have Jordan Sawyer coming next to bat for the Angels. The Angel plays on base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Hayes already got a pitch for you, Jordan's waiting for it. He swings that, just high Diego way back in there, the ball is going, gone! So home run for Jordan Sawyer, and the Angels are on the board. So the score is the Angels have 1 run, the Phillies have 1 run, tie base for the ladies and gentlemen. And the Angels will get their first one scored, the top second thanks to Jordan Sawyer's solo home run. This is Jordan Sawyer's first home run. This is Jordan Sawyer's 11th home run on the 2021 season on a 5 ball to left center field that the game's top of 1. Yeah, I got the little crown thing, Yeah, so I got the feature, got the top fan thing, so I love the new features that YouTube has now. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we have Logan O'Hoppe come next to bat for the Angels. No Angel plays on base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Hayes already got a pitch in there for you. Moving ready for Ronald catch goes, strike was on 1. Hayes already got another pitch for you. Moving ready for Ronald catch goes, the ball is 1-1. And Hayes already got another pitch in there for you. Moving ready for it. That noise outside, y'all. You swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Logan O'Hoppe will base the first base for the Angels. Logan O'Hoppe singles on a line drive to the center field and Brandon Marsh. Dang it, Brandon Marsh. And that's your former team, god damn it. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we have Lewis, we're going to keep on coming next to bat for the Angels. We got one Angel playing first base, 2 outs, top of second. Here we go. Hayes Dollar got a pitch in there for you. Lewis, get ready for it. Swing and a miss. That strike was on 1. And Hayes Dollar got another pitch in there for you. Lewis, get ready for it. That ball's in the dirt. That's the ball's 1-1. And Hayes Dollar got another pitch in there for you. Lewis, get ready for it. That ball's in the dirt. That's a ball 2. The 2-1. And look it up, and Hayes Dollar got another pitch coming in for you. Lewis, get ready for it. You swing it, that one goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls, a 2-2. I know, right? He's gonna mess this shit up, man. And Hayes Dollar got another pitch coming in for you. Lewis, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Lewis, when G-Bo is out, third strikeout for Hayes Dollar, 3 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Angels. And that's 3 outs for the Angels. So score the Phillies. That's 3 outs for the Angels. So score the Angels have 1 run. The Phillies have 1 run. Tie base for game, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies need to turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And the 3 Phillies players do up the bat at the bottom of the second will be Nick Castellanos, Brandon Marsh, and J.T. Middleton. Yeah, why you even here then? Agent Kenny, if you say you're a gambler, why you here? What you say, Kenny? That's over 9. 9 will hit the Angels. Over 9 will hit Angels. Please, God. $1 over here. Over here. Oh, you in Vegas? You a Bulls fan, and you in Vegas? Fans don't make money. Don't make money. Why you say the fans don't make money? If you do a sports bet thing, you do win some money. Depending on the parlays and stuff, when you want to go play to hit this or so that kind of thing. Well, if you got a gambling problem, if you're a gambler and stuff, you got a gambling problem, you need to call the gambling hotline for that because if you got a gambling problem, so. They got the All-Star merch already out. They already got the All-Star merch for next year already in the team store. They got the All-Star hats and everything. They got the bats and stuff. They got everything. Yeah, I heard about that. He passed away from cancer, yeah. Oh, you hopefully not fire. So pitching change for the Angels. So right, the trial is the pitcher for the night. Coming to pitch for the Angels will be Jake Eder. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos going to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies fans of age. 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. And that's automatic strike. And then there's a pitch violation. So the strike 1 is on 1. And Jake got another pitch. And then Wade Castellanos going for a running catch goes the balls on the 1. Yeah, I'm not saying betting is business as long as you win some money, though. Always good to win some money, though. And Jake got another pitch coming in for you. Castellanos going for it. Ronnie's catch goes the ball. Ronnie's catch goes the ball 2 to 2-1. Jake got another pitch, and then Blake Castellanos get ready for it. Riley catches goes, ball 3, it's a 3-1. And Jake got another pitch, and then Blake Castellanos get ready for it. He's swinging that one, that's a 5-0, it's a 3-2, it's a full count. And Jake got another pitch, and then Blake Castellanos get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Nick Castellanos is walked and will advance to first base for the Phillies. And this is Nick Castellanos' first walk of the game, yo. Nick Castellanos drews a walk, yo. Draws a walk. I'll take that. Hey, Nick Castellanos got on base with a walk, yo. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies against his former team, the Angels. Former Angels player, now Phillies player, Brandon Burns. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Brandon Burns coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got one Philly player on first base. 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Jake got a pitch, and then Brandon Burns get ready for it. Running catch, on the strike, 1-1. Come on, Mars, this is your former team. Make them look like they can't play baseball. Please. Like, we need this. Used to be an Angel, so we all know. You know this team like the back of your hand. You should. You with that center fielder, come on now. And Jake got another pitch, and then Brandon Burns get ready for it. Riley's catching guns the balls 1-1. And Jake got another pitch, and then Brandon Burns get ready for it. Well, and Brandon Burns flies out to the right field, and Jules away, and Brandon Burns is out. Brandon Burns 0-1. Well, I expect you to do that. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got JT Realmuto coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got one big player on first base. 1 out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Jay got a pitch, and then JT get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes to balls with. Yeah, the new All-Star game was at the C. Yeah, they got the logo there, and they also showing the TV. They got the All-Star game. They got the All-Star game like merch in the team store, and the Phillies team store at the ballpark too. So they got the 2026 All-Star MLB All-Star merch at the Phillies team store at the ballpark. So like you can go there and buy that stuff right there. Yeah, so they got that there. And Jake got another pitch, and then JT get ready for it. Riley catch goes the ball 2-2 now. And Jake got another pitch, and JT get ready for it. Riley catch goes the strike 1 is a 2-1. Yeah, they got the big logo there. They got the merch in the team store, so for the All-Star weekend next year, so you're gonna be buying that shit though. And Jake got another pitch, and then for you, JT get ready for it. You swing that one, that's a 5 balls, a 2-2. Come on, JT. West Coast and East Coast going there, you know how that goes. And Jay got another pitch, and then for you, JT, get ready for it. You swinging that one goes right into the stands, and swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. JT Realmuto makes the first base for the Phillies. JT Realmuto got a hit. He's 1-for-1, yo. And JT Realmuto singles on the ground ball to the left fielder Tyler Ward, and Nick Castellanos ran second base. So the Phillies had JT Realmuto first base, and Nick Castellanos on second base. I don't think they're going to be looking for next year soon. I don't think so. I don't think I heard anything about them doing that. The Angels pitching coach coming to the mound to talk to Jay. And then JT got on base for a single, yo. And he advanced Nick Castellanos to second base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Max Kepler coming next to bat for the Phillies. You got Philly players on first base, second base. One out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Jay got a pitch count for you. Max, get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a foul ball. 0-1. Talk about they get cracking up. They got pitch on Sunday, so he good on that one. And Jay got another pitch count for you. Max, get ready for it. Max Kevin, why would you ground into a double play? Max Kevin grounds into a double play to the pitcher, Jake Elliott, to the shortstop, Zach Nealon, to the first base, and Nolan Schuler. J.T. was out of second base, and Max Kevin was out of first base. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So the score, the Angels had 1-1, the Phillies had 1-1, tie base with ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Angels' turn to bat. Let's see the Angels do. They turn the bat at the top of the third. And the 3 Angel players to bat at the top of the third will be Kevin Newman, Zach Neto, and Nolan Schuler. That was dumb. That Max Kevin grounded into a double play. That was dumb. To a double play now? That was stupid dumb. He says, no, he said something. Okay, he said, what do you say here? He said, something big is coming for the fate of your home field. Looking at your fan home with the fate of your Eagles as an open since August 2023 with a recent spike in stadium revelation. A cold stand of players with an expiring lease in 2032. The link will be set for a major change. What's up, 15? See what the STI? That really had tough. I know, right? It is, yeah. Yeah, but I was just mad about Max Kevin grounded to that double play, though. Why would you even do that? Grounded to a double freaking play. So that's the dumbest thing to do. This is City Connect had singing, you know. So that's why. And I also got the Philly City Connect t-shirt on. Yeah, so I got the t-shirt on too. So, I don't have one of the place jersey, but I got the the jersey with the best thing again. Oh, they got John Middleton in the booth. Yeah, that's the Phillies. The Philly captain's best friend John Middleton. Man, I don't know what the Phillies. Well, John Middleton, we're gonna get your trophy back for you. Phillies gonna try to do that. And Hayes is out still pitching, yo. So coming up the bat for the Angels, we had Kevin Newman come to bat for the Angels. The Angels plays over Hayes. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Hayes already got a pitch coming up for you, Kevin. Get ready for it. Ryder catches goes. The strike was on 1. Hayes already got another pitch for you, Kevin. Get ready for it. Ryder catches goes. The ball was 1-1. And Hayes already got another pitch coming up for you, Kevin. Get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, a 1-2. And Hayes already got another pitch coming up for you, Kevin. Get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's another 5 balls, still 1-2. And Hayes is all got Hayes is all got another pitch coming up for you, Kevin. Get ready for it. Ryder catches goes the ball 2-2. And Hayes is all got another pitch coming up for you, Kevin. Get ready for it. Ryder catches goes the ball 3. It's a 3-2 to full count. And Hayden's daughter got another base hit with Kevin Guerrero. Runner catch go. That's strike 3. And Kevin Newman is out. 4 strikeout for Jesus is out of 4 Ks. No, he touched the whole other Phillies, man. Look at he touched the whole other Phillies, man. Yeah, that's cool. So coming up next, the bat for the Angels, we have Zach Neto come next to the bat for the Angels. When the Angels plays on base, 1 out, top of the third, here we go. And Hayes is all got a pitch connect by Zach away from Runner catches those balls below. And Hayes is all got another pitch connect by Zach away for it. Runner catches those balls 2 to 2 low. Shout out to the 2 we watched straight there with the 5 lines. And Hayes is all got another pitch connect for you Zach away for it. Right on JT's going to and the other catch good is a ball 3 is a 3 though. And Hayes is all got another pitch connect for Zach away for it. Right on catch good, the strike 1 is a 3-1. And Hayes is all got another pitch connect for you Zach away for it. Right on catch good, the strike 2 is a 3-2 to full kill. And Hayes is all got another pitch connect for Zach away for it. And Zach Neto asked for a time on you. Zach Neto get right back to the back to the base rules. And Hayes is all got another pitch connect with Zach away for it. And that is ball 4. And Zach Neto is walking over against the first base for the Angels. Way to go, Jesus daughter. You walk your first bat. You walk your first bat of the game. It had to be Zach Neto. Really? Come on, man. So coming up next, the bat for the Angels, we have Nolan Sherrillo. Coming next to bat for the Angels, we got 1 Angel playing first base. 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Hayes' daughter got a pitch connect, but you know we get ready for it. Runner catches gloves as balls below. Hayes' daughter got another pitch connect, but you know we get ready for it. He swing that one. That's a 5 balls, 1-1. And Jesus is all got another pitch connect, but you know we get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is a 1-2. And Hayes all got another pitch connect, but you know we get ready for it. Norris really asked for time on your Norris Street about the balance since on baseball. And Hayes all got another pitch connect, but you know we get ready for it. Hayes all did a pitch up to his first base and vice Harper to make sure that Zach never get the first base there. They contend number 1 at first base. And Hayes all got another pitch connect, but you know we get ready for it. And Hayes all do a pitch over to his first base and vice Harper to make sure that Zach never get the first base back. They contend number 2 at first base. And Hayes all got another pitch connect, but you know we get ready for it. That ball's in the dirt. That's a ball 2, the 2-2. Yeah, so but I don't feel so bad and pick up because we can walk around and pick up and be ourselves in public and hold hands and stuff, and nobody say anything, nobody say anything about it. Because, you know, it's a friendly city, you know, it's supposed to LGBT community, they don't care with us. You know, nobody has no problem with us holding hands and stuff, so they look at us like we're just a regular couple and they don't even say nothing wrong about it. And Hayes' daughter got another pitch coming up for you, know, we're ready for it. And Nolan Sherrillo grabs into a double play, yes! Nolan Sherrillo grabs into a double play to the shortstop, Trey Turner to the first base and vice Harper. Zach Neto was out at second base, and Nolan Sherrillo was out at first base. And that's 3 outs for the Angels. So scores the Angels have 1 run, the Phillies have 1 run. Tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do when they turn the bat at the bottom of the third. And the three Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the third will be Bryson Stott, Trey Turner, and Kyle Swim. Bryson Stott has no stat line. Trey Turner's over 1 with a strikeout. And Kyle Swim was 1-1 with a home run and OBI and a run. Yeah, I think this device is charged up, so that's good to go. That's good to go. Now I just gotta make sure they have my phone doing charge when we get to the lower anyway, because make sure they're phone doing charge, so when I call the Uber, we get the radio right, I'm just gonna call the Uber and get close enough to that one. And then, go to the Uber and just call up the Uber and get everything ready to go, because then, that's how long it's gonna take to get there, and once you get there, then I'll be like, okay, cool. And that way, if we get there before the Uber gets there, that'd be great. So that way, at least, we get them before they get there. The Uber gets there, all like these, can you got another one my way coming, so that way they don't just leave. Yeah, so they can just wait a minute, because I'm on my way coming, so. Alright, so coming at the bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Jay got a pitch, going to Bryson Stott, get ready, boy, Bryson catch goes, the strike was on 1. And Jay got another pitch, going to Bryson Stott, get ready, boy, Bryson catch goes, the ball's on the 1. And Jay got another pitch, going to Bryson Stott, get ready, boy, he's swinging down with the 5 balls, 1 and 2. And Jay got another pitch, going to Bryson Stott, get ready, boy. And Bryson Stott lines out to the third baseman, Kevin Newman. And Bryson Stott's out. Bryson Stott, you open 1. And he said, yeah, Kevin, targets and narratives of target for baseball on the Serving Earth podcast. Wow, wow. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, you got Trey Turner coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Jay got a pitch, going to break Trey, get ready for it. By this catch go, the strike one's on 1. And Jake got another pitch, going to break Trey, get ready for it. He swing that one, goes right into the grass. And that's a single. Trey Turner will race the first base for the Phillies. Trey Turner got a hit. He's 1 for 2, yo. And Trey Turner singles on the short line drive to the left fielder Taylor Ward. I'm talking about Trey. Yeah, Trey Turner got on base with a single. I know. I guess it was terrible when he was with the Phillies. Yeah, I remember that. That was. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, your 2025 All-Star MVP, Kyle Swimmer. And there's 1 Philly fan first base, 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. MVP. And Jay got a pitch, and then really swimming, get ready for it. Right catch those balls with him. And Jay got another pitch, and then really swimming, get ready for it. Riley's catch goes the ball 2-2 though. Yeah, I gotta say that every time, but that's what gets the MVP chance, because you want the All-Star game and everything. And Jay got another pitch, and then really swimming, get ready for it. That ball's in there, that's a ball 3-3 now. And Jake is the pitch going to be swimming, get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Kyle Swimmer is walked and will miss the first base for the Phillies. And this is Kyle Swimmer's second walk of the game. And Trey Turner missed second base. So the Phillies had Kyle Swimmer on first base and Trey Turner on second base. This is the Cowboys' first one game, my bad. But that's the second one game, my bad. Yeah, this Cowboys' first one game, yeah. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got two-time MVP. Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly Reyes on first base, second base. One out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Harbor Nation, Harbor Nation, Harbor Nation. And Jake got a pitch gonna revise. Roddy catch goes to balls 1-0. And Jake got a pitch revise great, but Roddy catch goes to strike balls 1-1. And Jake got another pitch gonna revise great, boy. Roddy's catch goes to strike 2 to 1-2. And the pitch is that low. Yeah, if he doing it, Bryce Harper, yeah. And Jake got another pitch gonna revise great, boy. He's swinging that, it goes high, it goes way right there. That ball is going, gone. Wait, I thought that was a home run ball, but that's a foul ball, my bad. Swinging that was a foul ball, so 1-2. Whew. If that was a home run ball right there, I almost could have said that. Almost close. Swinging that right there, that the foul was 1-2. That could have been a home run ball. Liam was getting excited for that. Even Nick has his son right there, right there was gonna get excited about that with a home run. And Jake throws a pitch over to his first baseman, Nolan Schuler, to make sure that Castro got the first base bag. Biggerton number 1 at first base. That would have been a home run. Liam would have been. Well, Liam would get excited because he wouldn't get excited with that home run. Yeah. And Jake got another pitch connect for Bryce Gray going. He swinging that one. That's another foul ball. Still 1-2. And Jake got another pitch for Bryce Gray going. That ball's in the dirt. That's a ball 2. The 2-2. Tomorrow's gonna be exciting day, man. Just the day's gonna start good tomorrow. Like as soon as I get dressed and everything, I'm gonna eat breakfast. I'm gonna eat breakfast and everything before I go. And then I'm gonna make sure I brush my teeth out again because brush my teeth out before I leave too. Make sure my teeth all clean, everything's good. My brush smelling good because And I know we're gonna bring some damn peppermints for us, so the way a brush smell good. So then because I have to eat popcorn and drink sodas and stuff, we want to make sure our breath smelling good, because, And Jake got another pitch coming for you, Bryce Gray board. Riley's catch goes to ball 3, so 3-2 for kill. And Jake got another pitch for Bryce Gray board. And a wild pitch by the pitcher, Jake Elder. And Trey Turner advanced to third base and Castro advanced second base. So the Phillies had Castro on second base and Trey Turner on third base. And Jake got another pitch coming for you, Bryce. He swings that one, goes high in the air, go way right there. That ball is going, gone. 3-1 home run for Bryce Harper, and the Phillies have taken the lead. So the score is the Angels have 1 run, the Phillies have 4 runs, and the Phillies will get a 3-1 score in the bottom of the third, thanks to Castro, Trey Turner, Castro, and Bryce Harper's 3-1 home run. And Bryce Harper got hit. He's 1 for 2, y'all. And this is Bryce Harper's 11th home run on the 2021 season on the line drive to the right field. And that was 4-1 Phillies. Castro 1 yard. Bryce Harper 1 yard. Castro 1 solo shot. Bryce Harper 3-1 bomb. Hello, Bryce Harper. That's our MVP. Bryce Harper gave us a home run for the Harper Nation. We got a home run. Yeah. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Take that one, yo. You Angels fan, I don't feel sorry for y'all. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Bohm coming next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. One out, bottom of the belly. Here we go. Jake got a pitch for you, Alec, and ready for it. Riley's catch goes, the strike was on one. Jake got a pitch for you, Alec. Riley's catch goes, the ball was on one. Jake got a pitch for you, Alec. Riley's catch, swing that was the foul, was 1 and 2. Come on, Elbow, we need a hit for you. And Jake got another pitch coming for you, Alec, and ready for it. Riley's catch goes, the ball 2 and 2. I don't Bryce over 1 yard. Jake, Cosman 1 yard. Bryce over 1 yard. What's up, Jaden? Yeah, Ken Jaden got the top fantasy. Well, you gonna get one because you just came in. But guess what, Jaden? But Cosman 1 yard to kick off the game, so we were 1-0. Then the Angels hit a home run with Joyce hit on tie to give 1-1. And now Bryce over just hit a 3-run bomb that gives us 4 runs, make it 4-1. Hello. So now Hayes already got 4 runs of points, so So yeah, that. Are you at the moon though? Yeah. I found out the inside stuff here in Vegas. Nobody knows. And that's where I put my money on overnight. You feel me? Hey, let's get some money out there. And Jake got another pitch coming there for you. Alec, get ready for it. Riley catch goes the ball 3 to 3-2 for count. And Jake got another pitch for you. Alec, Riley catch swing another 5 3-2. And Jake got another pitch for you. Alec, get ready for you. Swing that one is another 5 still 3-2. And Jake got another pitch coming for you. Alec, get ready for you. Swing that one, that's another 5 still 3-2. So I tell you, Bryce was our MVP, man, because he went 3-1 round. Like, damn. Bryce was waking, man. Yeah, our All-Star MVP hit a home run. And then our regular MVP of the season, Bryce Harper hit a one too, so you figure you get that. And Jake got another pitch coming for Alec, get ready for it. And then Alec Bohm lines out to the second baseman, Lewis Rendipo, and Alec Bohm is out. Alec Bohm, you're over 2. So coming up next, to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. Here we go. Jake got a pitch coming for Castellanos, get ready for it. Right, swinging the miss, that strike was 1, and Jake got another pitch for Castellanos. Riley catch goes the ball 1-1. Jake got another pitch coming for Castellanos, get ready for it. Riley catch goes the ball 2-1. And by the way, y'all, Nick Castellanos' son Liam's at the game, so if that is a home run, Liam about to get started because he's somewhere in the stands, so. And Jake got another pitch coming for you. Castellanos, get ready for you. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 2, the 2-2. And Jake got another pitch coming for Castellanos, get ready for it. Nick Castellanos asked for time on y'all. Nick Castellanos get right in the back system of baseballs. And Jake got another pitch for Castellanos, get ready for it. He's swinging that one, that's a 5 and 2-2. And look, Castro hit home run, but they don't beat Bryce Harper, so you know how that goes. Those 2 right there, number 12, number 3, home runs, like, hello, breaking. And Jake got another pitch coming for Castellanos, get ready for it. Right. Riley's catching goes the ball 3 is a 3-2 the full kill. It's a good feeling right there. Today got to have a good day at program. My girlfriend showed up. My girlfriend came to program even though she was the first of my son. She decided to come to program for me because that was way out to see me and make her day. Because we were able to watch her DVD. And she left her Teenage Mutant Turtle DVD at the program place, so I could put in her little bag and stuff. So when he comes on Monday, she can get her DVD back. So yeah, so she can get the DVD back, cause And Jake got another pitch coming for you. Castellanos, get ready for it. Runner can do the ball 3-2 for Kevin. And Jake got another pitch for you. Castellanos, get ready for it. That is ball 4. And Nick Castellanos is wrong and will advance the first base for the Phillies. And this is Nick Castellanos' first walk of the game. This is Nick Castellanos' second walk of the game. Then you got the Angels pitching coach coming to the bat and talk to Jake Adams. That ain't good again. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Brandon Morris coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got one people at first base, 2 outs, 5 in the third. Here we go. Jake got a pitch, and then Brandon Morris, great boy. Swinging down with the foul balls on one. Yeah, also breaking news, guys. Dwight Thompson did an interview with the press before the game to say something about Aaron Nolan. So they said Aaron Nolan's doing a bullpen session, so Aaron Nolan's going to be on his way coming back soon, guys. We don't know when, but soon. So that's a good sign right there. Yeah, that's a good sign. So and Jake got another pitch, and Ray Morris, great boy. And Brandon Morris grinds out to the second baseman, Louis Renivo, to the first baseman, Louis Shirley. And Brandon Morris is out. Brandon Morris, you over 2. Brandon Morris, you over 2 when you straight Nick Castellanos on base. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Angels have 1 run, the Phillies have 4 runs. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Angels turn the bat. Let's see what the Angels do. They turn the bat at the top of the fourth. And the 3 Angel players do the bat at the top of the fourth will be Mike Trout, Taylor Ward, and Joe Adele. What's next for Paul George? 6 after the league. I don't know what's after that surgery, man. Just hearing that Paul George had to get surgery in is like, damn, that's devastating for the Sixers, though. I know right there, that's saying Paul George is injury prone. So it's like it ain't good for him. He's injury prone. Can't even stay healthy, man. You can't even stay healthy. That's not even good for the team itself. Just makes it look like you ain't good enough because you like feeling. But guys, for dinner tonight, guys, we had pizza and wings. We got the pizza. We went to Little Caesar, so because we were talking about pizza when we were watching the Ninja Turtles, and then pizza would be so good to have. I was thinking about pizza tonight for dinner. I was like, oh, that's why I really wanted because I was on my brain. The chicken wings were good though. Yeah, he's out gave you 4 support, so you better be happy with that one. The base team gave you that. Shout out to the 3 people watching with the 6 eyes. So coming up the bat for the Angels, we have Mike Trout coming the bat for the Angels. So Angels plays on base. 0 outs, time to pull the review. Hayes is all got a pitch to but you might get ready for it. Run that catch goes rolls it out. Hayes is all got another pitch to but you might get ready for it. Run that catch goes roll 2-2 now. Hayes is all got another pitch to but you might get ready for it. Run that catch goes to strike 1 is a 2-1. And Hayes is all got another pitch to but you might get ready for it. Right that catches good to strike 2 to 2-2. And Hayes is also got another pitch to but you might get ready for it. And Mike Trout asked for a timeout, yo. Mike Trout give right back the bat. Let's see some baseballs. And Hayes Jones got another pitch in but you might get ready for it. Right now, Captain Jones of all 3 is a 3-2 to full game. And Hayes Jones got another pitch in but you might get ready for it. And he's swinging that one. It moves down to the third base line. And Mike Trout run around first. Stop a second. Mike Trout got a W. Mike Trout got a W. This is Mike Trout's fifth double in the 2025 season on the line drive to the left field of Max Kepler. Max Kepler, come on, man. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we have Taylor Ward. The next to bat for the Angels, we got one Angel player at second base. 0 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Hayes has already got a pitch to play. Taylor go ready for it. Right now, catch goes. The strike was on one. And Hayes is all got the pitch to play. Taylor go ready for it. Right now, catch goes. The balls. Right now, catch goes. The balls 1-1. And Jesus is all got the pitch to play. Taylor go ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is 1-2. Right, Alkin would have been playing left field. Alkin's good. Mm-hmm. And Hayes is all got another pitch in the way. Taylor go ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And Taylor one's out. Fifth strikeout for Hayes on 5 Ks. Coming up next to bat for the Angels, we have. Coming up next to bat for the Angels, we have Joe Adele. Coming up next to bat for the Angels, we got one Angel player at second base. One out. Top of the fourth, here we go. Hayes all got a pitch for you, Joe. Get ready for it. Right, the catch goes the ball down. Hayes is all got another pitch for you, Joe. Get ready for it. You swinging that one, goes high, you go, wait a minute, that ball is going, gone. 2-run home run for Joe Adele. And then the Angels push a little bit closer. So the score is the Angels had 3 runs, the Phillies had 4 runs, and the Angels would get a 2-run score in the top of the fourth thanks to Mike Trout and Joe Adele's 2-run home run. This is Joe Adele's 20th home run on the 2020 season on a line drive to the center field. And the Angels only down by 1. The other got 2 home runs knocked over here. We need to get out this game. Rob Townsend, take Hayes out this damn game. That is, man. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we have George Sawyer next to bat for the Angels. The Angels plays on base, 1 out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Oh, I forgot. Joe Sawyer hit a home run. Hit the first home run that tied the game 1-1. Oh yeah, here we go. Mm-hmm. And the Angels all got another pitch coming in for you, George. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the ball down. Angels all got another pitch for you, George. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the ball 2-2 And Hayes all got another pitch coming in for you, George. Get ready for it. And Joseph Wayne flies out sharply to the left field and Max Kepler, and Joseph Wayne's out. Finally, Max Kepler caught something. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have coming next to bat for the Angels, we have Logan O'Hoppe come next to bat for the Angels. The Angels plays on base, 2 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Hayes is all got a pitch in the way, Logan waiting for a swing and a miss, and that strike was on 1. Hayes is all got another pitch in the way, Logan waiting for it. Right now, catch goes the balls 1-1. And Hayes is all got another pitch in the way, Logan waiting for it. Right now, catch goes the ball 2-1. And Jesus is all got another pitch coming in for you, Logan going for it. You swing it that one, that's a 5 balls to 2-2. And Jesus is all got another pitch coming in for you, Logan going for it. Right now catches goes the ball 3, so 3-2 to Boogill. And Jesus is also got another pitch coming there for you. Logan waiting for it. He's swinging that one as a 5-0 to 3-2. Hey, let me look at them. Let me look at Davis bench real quick. Look at something like this for me. The Angels got Travis down now. That's why I knew familiar. I forget what team he used to play before then, but damn, these Angels played him. And he's all got another pitch coming there for you. Logan great for it. Swinging the miss, not strike three. Logan out, he's down. 6 strikeout for Hayes out on 6 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Angels. So score the Angels had 3 runs. The Phillies had 4 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the board, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies are able to turn the bat at the bottom of the board. And the 3 Philly players in the bat at the bottom of the board will be J.T. Realmuto, Vasquez, and Bryson Stott. J.T. Realmuto is over 1. Vasquez was over 1, and Bryson Stott is over 1. And welcome back, Jaden. Thing is here for the Super Chat here. And also, guys, not only is the Phillies game happening today, but also what's happening today, guys. Also today, we also have the Super Bowl ring ceremony. We have a Super Bowl ring ceremony for the Philadelphia Eagles. So your 2012 Philadelphia Eagles have the Super Bowl ring ceremony today. Yeah, so they get the rings today. So yeah, so they get the rings today. So that's an exciting thing right there. So they get the rings today, so they get the rings and things. So that's kind of exciting right there if you think about it, because they get the rings and stuff. So you kind of get that whole reason for that. So that's a good thing. So there is. So still here. So where is Green going to be next year? What are you talking about, Green? Who? So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have J.T. Realmuto coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players are raised. 0 outs, bottom of the board. Here we go. Jay got a pitch coming away. J.T. away for it. Riley's catch is going to strike 1-1. And Jay got another pitch coming away. J.T. away for it. Riley's catch is going to the ball. Riley's catch is going. That's the ball. Riley's catch is going to the ball. 1-1. He said he was. You mean the All-Star game for the baseball? You talking about? The All-Star game is gonna be in Philadelphia next year for the MLB stuff. They just said that. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, because they did the whole ceremony just a minute ago pregame. Talking about the All-Star game is gonna be in Philadelphia next year, All-Star weekend for the MLB. So. Yeah, so and Jake on that pitch for you, JT really swing that one was all the way to the wall. JT Miller running right first, stop a second. JT Miller got a W. JT Miller got a W. JT Miller got a hit. JT Miller is 2 for 2, yo. And this is JT Miller's 18th double in the 2025 season on the short line drive to the center field and Joe down. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Max Killer coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got Winfield first, second base. 1 out, bottom of the board. Here we go. Jake got a pitch coming in by Max Killer for it. And Max Killer flies out to the center field and Joe down. But JT Miller rests in third base. And Max Killer 0 for 2. And the Phillies got JT Miller on third base. What's up, Chasing 28 Smithwell? I'm doing good. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got one big player in third base, 1 out, bottom of the board. Here we go. And Jay got a pitch, can Bryson Stott get ready for it. Bryson catches goes the ball now. Come on, Bryson Stott, get JT home. JT Miller is 90 feet away from home plate. And Jake got another pitch where he's stocking ready for a run because he goes the ball 2-2 And Jake got another pitch where he's stocking ready for it. Yeah, changing 28, Smith. We're a couple of games away from we play your Yankees. So after we done with the Angels, then next week on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week we play the Boston Red Sox, and then we play your team on the 25th, 26th, and 27th. So that's gonna be So next Friday, next Saturday, and next So we can't wait to play your team on yeah 26th, 28th, 12 because that's gonna be fun. Like your Yankees on the 25th, 26th, 27th. That's going to be interesting. And we got to come to New York for that. Woo! You know, that's going to be interesting. Now, the Philly captain is a YouTuber. The Philly captain is a YouTuber. You say who the Philly captain? The Philly captain is a YouTuber. Yeah, what he say, you know. Yeah, for like the YouTuber that's a YouTube person. But, you know, yeah, so... And Jake got another pitch where he started getting ready. And Whiteside grounds out to the first base and no issue. And Whiteside's down. Whiteside, you 0 for 1. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat the Phillies. No Philly players on base. Got one Philly player on third base. 2 outs, top of the bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Jake got a pitch for Trey. Running can go swing at the bottom of 1. Jake gonna the pitch for Joey Running swing as Bibles on 2, and Jake gonna the pitch for Joey Rayborn, and Trey Turner grounds out to the second base and Lewis Renebo to the first base and Noah Shuley, and Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 1 for 3, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score, the Phillies had 3 runs, the 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score, the Angels had 3 runs, the Phillies had 4 runs. That's the end of the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Angels turn the red. Let's see the Angels do the turn the red at the top of the pen. And the 3 Angel players do the red at the top of the pen. We Lewis Rengivo, Kevin Newman, and Zach Denton. Yeah, his name is actually John, so he has to watch the pick captain all the time. And that's a YouTuber, and his name is actually John. They call him that. Because when he said his actual name, I was like, whoa, I didn't know what his actual name was. Yeah, guys, this game is still good because the Phillies stuck at 4, so, you know, that's pretty good. Trying to keep the Angels to 1 run. You know, 3 runs, which is good, though. Let's see. What's that cool stuff? So coming out the bat for the Angels, we have Lewis McGeevo coming to bat for the Angels. No Angel players on base. 0 outs, top of the 5th. Here we go. And Jesus is all got a pitch connect by Lewis McGeevo. Ronald catches goes the balls now. And Hayes is all got a pitch for Lewis McGeevo. He swinging that one as a 5 balls and 1-1. Hayes is all got another pitch going to play Lewis, get ready for it. He's swinging that one, that's a 5-0. He's swinging, that's a foul. He's swinging that one, goes right to the stage, that's a 5-0, 1-2. Yeah, guys, so I'm just let you know, guys, right now. I'm not gonna be streaming the Phillies game tomorrow at 6:05 because I'm gonna be with my girlfriend. I'm watching a 2-hour movie, so I might not even get the game. So let you know that one, but I will get the one on Sunday at 1:35 p.m. So just let you know that now. So just so if you don't see a stream me tomorrow, because I'm not gonna be here. So, And Hayes' other got another pitch because of Lewis get ready for it. And Lewis will need to go last by time and leaves and you get right in the balance to the baseball. And Hayes' other got another pitch for Lewis get ready for it. Runner catch goes the ball 2-2-2. And Hayes' other got another pitch for Lewis get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Lewis really goes out. 7 strike over Hayes' auto, 7 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we had Kevin Newman coming next to bat for the Angels. No Angel players on base. 1 out, top of the 5th. Here we go. Hayes is all got a pitch connected by Kevin. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is on 1. And Hayes is up to 7 strikeouts. You can give them 2 home runs out of him. Don't just say you pitch the game. And Hayes is all got another pitch connected by Kevin. Get ready for it. You swing at that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Kevin Newman will advance to first base for the Angels. And Kevin Newman singles on a line drive to the left field of Max Kepler. Second Max Kepler again. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we have Zach Neto coming next to bat for the Angels. We have 1 Angel playing first base. 1 out, top of the 5th, here we go. Hayes is always got a pitch killer for you, Zach, get ready for it. Runner catches good, the strike 1's on 1. And Hayes is always got another pitch killer for you, Zach, get ready for it. Runner catches good, the ball's 1-1. What's up, David A? No one. You went for Michelle Obama, really? The former first lady? Really? I don't believe that. I don't believe that, number one. I don't believe that, number one, man. And he's only got another pitch connect right there. Get ready for it. Right now catches goes the ball 2-1. I don't believe that one big because you wouldn't come to somebody's stream and say that. Because somebody said they work for like the you work for the president, work for Obama's wife. You wouldn't come and say that to somebody's stream. You wouldn't do that. That's something you don't just announce like that. Keep that to yourself. And here's all I got another pitch cooking for you. Exactly for the balls in the dirt. That's the ball 3 is a 3-1. And here's all I got another pitch for exactly for the he's all the pitch on to his first base and vice over. Right, he's on the pitch on to his first base and vice over to make sure that Kevin Newman gets the first base ready. Pickerton and run at first base. Really? And here's all I got another pitch cooking for exactly for it. And Zach Neller grinds into the fourth out to the third base, and Adam Williams to second base, and Rodney Stott, Kevin Newman's out second base, but Zach Neller advances to first base. Oh, really? Well, that's a good thing, because that's a good job, though. Cause I did hear that Michelle Obama is doing a podcast now. She never done it before, but she's doing a podcast now, which I just heard. She's doing that now. But her husband is really nice, though. I never met the president. I never met Obama, Barack Obama, so. But, I never met him, but he's a really nice guy, so. So, coming up next to bat for the Angels, we had Nolan Shooter. Next to bat for the Angels, we got 1 Angel playing first base. 2 outs, top of the 5th, here we go. And Higgs on the pitch, we know we wait, but Higgs on the pitch up to his first baseman, vice over, to make sure that Zach Neller get out the first base bag. We can take number 1 at first base. And Hayes all got a pitch because they know he's ready for a run because he's going to strike 1. And Hayes all got another pitch coming in, but you know he's ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5-0-2. And they got together, then they got 6. And Hayes all got another pitch coming in, but you know he's ready for it. And no shooting, expert time on your no shooting, you're rapping the rappers, little baseballs. And Hayes is all got another pitch coming in for you, know you're ready for it. Right that catch goes to Rose 1-2. By the way, Star Wars, there's no way that the Phillies team gonna make Ronald Sosa be a starter for the everyday second baseman because Ronald Sosa is your utility guy. So you can't make a utility guy be the starter everyday second baseman. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. So yeah, you can't do that anyway. So because Ronald Sosa is your utility guy, where he play all different positions. So he's not really set to one position. So you know, yeah, so it wouldn't work. And Hayes all got another pitch coming in, but you know you're ready for it. Ronald catch goes the ball 2-2. And Hayes all got another pitch, but you know you're ready for it. He swing that one goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And Noah Shooter missed the first base for the Angels. And Noah Shooter singles on the ground ball to the center field of Brandon Morris. And Zach Miller raced the third base. Damn it, Brandon Morris. So the Angels had Noah Shooter at first base, and Zach Miller on third base. Players at the corners down. And coming next to bat for the Angels, we have Mike Trout come next to bat for the Angels. We got Angel players on first base and third base. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Jesus is all got a pitch in there for you might get ready for it. Swing the miss, that strike was 0-1. Jesus is all got a pitch in there for you might get ready for it. Right that catch go to strike 2 is 0-2. Jesus is all got a pitch in there for you might get ready for it. And Mike Trout asked for time on you. Mike Trout get right back to the back, system of baseballs. You have to dip our nails up again, so now nails look good for the date tomorrow. So at least I did them up nicely so they look good for them. And Hayes is all got another pitch coming there for you. Might get ready for it. And running catch goes straight to the running catch swing straight to 1. And Hayes on the pitch, you might running catch goes straight to 0-2. Hayes on the pitch, you might get ready for it. Mike tries for time, you Mike tries to go over the red system of baseball. And Hayes on the pitch, but you might get ready for it. He swing that's the 5-0-2. And Hayes got another pitch coming there, but you might get ready for it. Right that catch goes balls 1-2. Yeah, because, you know, I was feeling good about tomorrow, need come fast with like literally. And Hayes is all got another pitch coming before you might get ready for it. Right that catch goes the ball 2-2. And Jesus is all got another pitch coming before you might get ready for it. You swing down goes right to the grass. That's a single. Mike Trout will base the first base for the Angels. Mike Trout singles on the ground ball to the center field of Brandon Morris. Then Brandon Morris and Noah Shooting missed third base. The Angels have Mike Trout first base and Noah Shooting on third base. But the Angels scored another run. So the Angels have 4 runs. The Phillies have 4 runs. Tie base will get legitimate. And the Angels get their 4th run score on the top of the fifth thanks to Zach Needham. Was that mascot? Was that Max Azardo in the bumping? Dang it. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we have Taylor Ward connects to bat for the Angels. We got Angel players on first base and third base. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Jesus is all got a pitch in the way. Taylor going for it. Right that catch goes the balls 1-0. Hayes is all got a pitch in the way. Taylor going for it. Right that catch goes the ball 2-0. And Jesus is all got a pitch in the way. Taylor going for it. Right that catch goes the ball 3-0. And he's all got a pitch for Taylor going for it. And the pitch is set down. And Hayes is all got a pitch in the way. Taylor going for it. Right that catch goes to strike one is a 3-1. Like a voice that will, looks like it's gonna retire and stuff, man. It's gonna be sad to see that we're not playing baseball and we retire, man. See him just being a father to his kids, that would be something that way, And then his daughter got the pitch in the ball, Taylor going for it. And that is ball 4. And Taylor World is walk advance to first base for the Angels. And way to go, Hayes. You walk his second bat. Way to go, Hayes. You walk his second bat of the game. Had to be Taylor Ward. So the Angels have Taylor Ward on first base, Mike Trout on second base, and Nolan Sweeney on third base. Bases loaded for the Angels. Then they got a mound visit. Whether they're going to change pitches for the Phillies or what they doing here. So we got Rod Thompson coming to the mound to talk to. We got Rod Thompson coming to the mound to talk to Hayes Zotto. That ain't good. And he's taking out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. Yeah, there's 2 episodes of what you're looking at right now. And the Mets are coming to base loaded with 2 outs. Ay. And then you got Joe Adele coming up the bat. They got Joe Adele for the Angels coming up the bat. So you know that's the guy who hit the home run over the Hayes Zotto. So you know that's bad news right there. I think you just asking for trouble. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Hayes Zotto is the pitcher tonight. Coming to pitch for the Phillies will be Max Zotto. So Hayes Zotto with 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, 2 runs, and a 4.29 ERA. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we got Joe Adele connects to bat for the Angels. Bases loaded for the Angels, 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Max Zotto got a pitch connected Joe going for around the catch goes the strike was on 1. Max Zotto got a pitch connected Joe going for it. You swing that one goes up to the top. Swing that one goes up to the second deck, and that's a 5-ball to zone 2. And Max is on another pitch connected Joe going for it. Right that catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Max is all got another pitch coming in for you, Joe. Go ahead, boy. And Joe Dell grabs it to a four side to the shortstop Trey Taylor to do it to the second base and Bryson start in time. And Taylor Warren's out at second base. And that's 3 outs to the Angels. So the score is the Phillies have 4 runs. The Angels have 4 runs. The Phillies have 4 runs. Tie base again, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do when they turn the bat at the bottom of the fifth. And the three Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the fifth will be Kyle Smooth and Bryce Harper at the boom. Kyle Smooth is 1 run with a home run, the walk, and RBI. Bryce Harper is 1 for 2 with a home run, the strikeout, and 3 RBIs. And Adam Boone was 0 for 2. And welcome back, Jaden. You see, ooh, man. Yeah, well, I told you, got better. You know, so pin change for the Angels. So Jay Adams done pitch for the night. Come to pitch for the Angels will be Brock Buren. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, your 2025 National League All-Star, Kyle Swimmer. And no Phillies plays on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the fifth, here we go. Brock got a base skin for you. Swimmer great for West Catch goes 1-0. And Brock got a base skin for you. Swimmer great for it. Riley Catch goes 1-2-0. MVP, MVP, MVP. And Rock got the base getting away, so the way boy, Riley Catch goes strike 1 as a 2-1. And Rock got the base getting away, so the way boy, he swing that one goes right to the stands, and that's a 5 balls and 2-2. And Rock got the base getting away, so the way boy. And Cosmo asked for time, yo, and Cosmo give up any back, take some away, so. Yeah, you gotta give it the program, JD. We say MVP for Kyle Smoover. Because whatever I say, this year 2025 National League All Star Kyle Smoover, and then you say MVP, and we say MVP right there. And Rock got another pitch, and then Williams Smoover great board. Ronnie Catch goes to strike 3, and Kyle Smoover's out. Kyle Smoover 1 for 2. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got 2-time MVP Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. Without on the fifth, here we go. Harper Nation, Harper Nation, Harper Nation. And Rock got a pitch in the way, Bryce great board. You swing it down, goes right into the grass. It rolls away to the wall. Bryce Harper's running around first. Stop at second. Bryce Harper got a W. Bryce Harper got a W. Bryce Harper got another hit. Bryce Harper's 2 for 3, yo. And then this is Bryce Harper's 19 double on the 2025 season on the short line drive to the center field and Joe it down. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Yeah. You really said the MVP chance for Cosmo. We only say for him. Pitching for the Phillies tomorrow is going to be let me tell you. Let me tell you. Well, actually, I sent you who's pitching for the series anyway. I sent you the stuff anyway on Instagram. Who's pitching and stuff. Yeah, I sent you who's pitching. I sent you the list of who. I sent you the thing they showed of who's pitching for the Angel series. So you should already know. If you check your IG DMs, you will know who's pitching tomorrow. You ain't need to ask the question here, cause yeah. So you know. And so Stalin Walker pitching tomorrow. Cause I sent the thing, but they sent the three pitches. Who's pitching for the Angel series? They showed the three pitches there. So you should already know that. If you go look at IG DMs, you would know. It tells you like. It tells you, I told you, I'll show you the picture of like who's all pitching for the Angel series. So you don't need to ask the question. Just go check out IG DMs and find it, and we'll tell you. Because it's from the Philly Nation, and it says the three pitchers for the Angel series. They tell you who's pitching. So you have to ask the question. So, yeah, it's Stalin Walker pitching tomorrow. So, yeah, so you ask that question anyway. Yeah, because, you know. I'm not even your email, so get out of here with it. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Wilkes next to bat the Phillies. We got 1-3 for second base. 2 outs, bat for the Phillies. Here we go. Rock got a big skin over Alec and Rayboard. Ronnie's got to go to both now. And Alec and Rock got a pitch for Alec. Ronnie swing this power balloon. And Rock got a pitch for Alec. Swing the ring straight to the 1-2. And Rock got a pitch for Alec. Alec grounds out to the second base with Lewis and on to the first base with no issue. And Alec was out right on the base to third base. And Alabama, you 0 for 3. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1-3 player in third base. 2 outs, top of the 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. And Rock got a pitch, and then Ronnie Castellanos wait for it. Ronnie Castellanos that's swinging that one. Ronnie Castellanos strike 1-1. And Rock got another pitch, and Castellanos wait for it. Nick Castellanos grounds out to the shortstop, Zach Nato to the first base, and no one shooting. And Nick Castellanos is down. And then Castellanos, you 0 for 1. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score, the Angels have 4 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs. Top base, we're going to and moving on to the and that's the end of the fifth base. So the score, the Angels have 4 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs. Top base, we're going to that's the end of the fifth base, and moving on to the 6th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Angels turn the red, the 6 Angels going to turn the red top of the 6th. And the 3 Angel players in the red top of the 6th will be Jordan Sawyer, Logan O'Havi, and Lewis Ricky from. Yeah, the Philly had the weakest Kyle Swimmer because, you know, he did that swing off shit in the All-Star game. Oh, guys, look. Pitching change for the Phillies. So Max Azar's done pitching tonight. Coming pitch for the Phillies will be Jordan Moreno. So coming to bat for the Angels, we have Jordan Sawyer going to bat for the Angels. So Angel plays on base. 0 outs, top of the 6th. Here we go. Jordan Moreno got a pitch getting for you. Joe's ready for it. Ronnie Castellanos strike 1 is 0-1. And Jordan Moreno got a pitch for you. Joe's ready for it. Ronnie Castellanos 1-1. And Jordan Moreno got a pitch for you. Joe's ready for it. Run that catch goes the ball 2-1. Randall, I know he said, oh, that's 6,000, and I said, jump at you know. And Jordan Randall got another pitch in there, but Joe was great for it. Run that catch goes to strike 2, the 2-2. And Jordan Randall got another pitch in there, but Joe was great for it. Run that catch goes the ball 3, the 3-2, the full kill. The base was almost hit Joseph in the face. And Jordan Randall got another pitch in there, but Joe was great for it. And that is ball 4. And George Sawyer is walked and will raise the first base for the Angels. Way to go, Jordan Randall. You walk your first bat again. It had to be George Sawyer. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we got Logan O'Hoppe come next to bat for the Angels. We got one Angel playing first base. 0 outs, top of the 6. Here we go. Jordan Randall got a pitch in there for you. Logan, get ready for it. You swing it that one. That's a 5-1. And Jordan Randall got another pitch in there for you. Logan, get ready for it. Riders catch goes, balls 1-1. And Jordan Randall got another pitch in there for you. Logan, get ready for it. Swing in the miss, and that's strike 2 is a 1-2. And Jordan Randall got another pitch in there for you. Logan, get ready for it. And Logan O'Hoppe asked for a timeout. Logan O'Hoppe get wrapping the back up since my baseballs. They got Sam Venture in the room up for the Angels. They're booing. The Phillies fans are booing Jordan Randall. And Jordan Randall got another pitch in there for you. Logan, get ready for it. Right, that ball's in the dirt. There's a ball 2, the 2-2. I don't know why people get like Jordan Randall. That's why I'm playing the Phillies that's booing. And Jordan Randall got another pitch in there for you. Logan, get ready for it. You swing it out when that's a 5-0, the 2-2. And Jordan Randall got another pitch in there for you. Logan, get ready for it. And Logan O'Hoppe flies out sharply to the center field of Brandon Morris. And Logan O'Hoppe is out. But George Sawyer advances to second base. Adrian Kenny said you just need 2 runs. 2 runs from who? Phillies or Angels? And which one you want to get the 2 runs? So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we have Lewis Renifo come next to bat for the Angels. We got one Angel playing on second base, 1 out, top of 6. Here we go. Jordan Randall got a pitch in there by Lewis, great for it. Riley's catching up, the strike 1 is 1. And Jordan Randall got another pitch in there by Lewis, great for it. You swing it down with the 5-0, 0-2. Either team, I gotta get over 9, okay. You're getting it from Randall. Really gotta get a ground out. You got that one. And Jordan Randall got another pitch in there by Lewis, great for it. And Lewis, when he asked for a time on Lewis, when he would get right back to the back, hit some base moves. And Jordan Randall got another pitch in there by Lewis, great for it. And Lewis Renifo lines out to the center field of Brandon Morris. And Lewis Renifo is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Angels, we had Kevin Newman connects the bat for the Angels. Got one Angel playing second base. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Here we go. And Jordan Randall got a pitch in but Kevin ready for it. And Kevin Newman lines out to the shortstop Trey Turner. And Kevin Newman's out. And that's 3 outs for the Angels. So score is the Angels have 4 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs. Tie base will get ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see if the Phillies do the turn the bat at the bottom of the 6th. And the 3 Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the 6th will be Brandon Marsh, J.T. Merrington, and Max Kevin. Brandon Marsh is over 10. J.T. Merrington is 2-2 with a double. And Max Kevin was over 10. Man, both teams is stuck on forward. We need somebody to make a move. To get a run, get on base, get a score run. He gave stuck at forward for a long period of time because then that's gonna be bad. Like you didn't base nobody to get him to go to run. So he said Jordan Randall sucks. He said Randall sucks. Randall sucks. Hey. So coming up next, coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Brandon Marsh coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Rock out a pitch, there, Brandon Marsh, great boy. Swing that with the Pop was on 1. And Rock out the pitch, there, Brandon Marsh, great boy. You swing it down when that's a foul tip, that's 0-2. And Rock out the pitch, there, Brandon Marsh, great boy. And Brandon Marsh asked for a time on you. And Brandon Marsh get right by the river to some baseballs. And Rock out the pitch, there, Brandon Marsh, great boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh, you're 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. We got a Mount visit coming in. And the Angels manager is coming to the mound to talk to Bob Mueller. And he's taking about the game. Pitching change for the Angels. On the American, how are you doing? I'm doing good on all the American. Yeah, I'm okay on the American. I'm okay. Yeah, it's got a little like eczema going on. That's why I'm scratching my hand that we can't see. If you have one message to the world, what would it be? Would that be, if I had one message to the world, that's a tough one right there. Yeah, JT really is doing good Star Wars. That'd be hard to say about one message to the world, would it be? That one message to the world, I would say, let's end, student loan debt. That's one message to the world, because, end student loan debt would be the one message to the world. So big change for the ages of rock views, then pitchman night come to pitch for the rules be saying veteran. So coming next about the Phillies, we got JT Reeves the next about the Phillies. No Philly fans on base, 1 out of 6 to Sam gonna pitch can every JT away board. Roddy's catching those balls around. And Sam gonna pitch can every JT away board. And Sam gonna pitch can every JT away board. Roddy's catching those struggles to 1-1. And Sam gonna pitch for JT away board. Roddy's catching on a strike 2 to 1-2. It's been a while. We saw Joe Rose right here, yeah. And Sam gonna pitch gonna bring JT away board. Roddy's catching goes the ball 2 and 2-2. And Sam gonna pitch gonna JT away board. JT that's what time I own. JT around the round to the race one. And Sam gonna pitch gonna bring JT away board. And JT moves to grounds out to the second base when Louis Benito to the first base and no shooting, and JT is out. JT is 2 for 3. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Max Kemp coming next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears or Rays. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. And Sam Benjamin gonna pitch gonna for you, Max Gray for Roddy's catching on the struggling zone. And Sam gonna pitch. Sam veteran gonna pitch gonna for you, Max Gray for Roddy's catching those balls when he won. And Sam veteran gonna pitch gonna for you, Max Gray for Roddy's catching those balls 2 and 2-1. And Sam veteran gonna pitch gonna for you, Max Gray for He's swinging out with the 5 balls 2 and 2. And Sam veteran gonna pitch gonna for you, Max Gray for And Vasquez lines out to the third base and Kevin Newman. And Vasquez was down. Vasquez, you over 2. Vasquez, you over 2. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score the Angels have 4 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs. Tie race will get, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Angels turn the red. Let's see the Angels in the turn the red, top of 7. And the 3 Angel players to the red at the top of the 7 will be Zach Nathan, Nolan Shirano, and Mike Trout. What's next is here? Yay! What's that? I miss you though. And I miss you though. Game stop at 4, yep. You can wish that I've been messaging you on Instagram on the TikTok, on the I was messaging you a lot on the the X messages thing, so you can respond and stuff. I was messaging you. So I got a question for you. What's next? What's next? Are you still getting fat? Are you still is your stomach getting bigger now? Have you been eating a lot of good foods and stuff to make your stomach big now? Cause I just want to know. Cause since the last time we haven't really talked too much about that. So what's next? I was asking you a question like, is your stomach getting bigger? Or did you eat anything today? Did you eat anything today? What's next? Did you eat any food today to make your stomach bigger today? Just asking you because because I'm asking, so I just want to know. So coming up the bat for the Angels, we had Zach Neto coming back for the Angels. The Angels plays on May 0. It's top of 7. Here we go. So pitch change for the Phillies. So Jordan Madison pitching tonight. Coming to pitch for the Angels with Tanner Banks. So Tanner Banks got a pitch coming for you. Zach, ready for it. And Zach Neto has for Tower. Zach Neto running the red system baseball. Tanner Banks got a pitch for you. Zach, ready for it. Running catch goes well to them. Tanner Banks got a pitch for you. Zach, ready for it. Zach Neto lines out to the right field and Nick Castellanos. And Zach Neto was down. Yeah, what's next? Costco hit a home run this game to make the game 1-1. I mean, 1-0. And then Joe Smith, the Angels hit a home run on Hayes to make it top 1-1. And then we got a second run. And then Bryce Harper hit a 3-run home run blast and made it 4-1. And then now the Angels hit another one, and they hit one, and they got 3-4. Then they hit another one, and they tried to give it. Now it's 4-4. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we had Nolan Shooter. The next to bat for the Angels, plays on base. 1 out, top of 7. Here we go. Tanner Bates got a pitch going away. Nolan away from running catch goes ball low. Tanner Bates got a pitch for Nolan away from running catch goes ball 2-2. Tanner Bates got a pitch for Nolan running catch goes ball 3-3. Yeah, because Costco what's next? Costco is the 2025 National League All-Star MVP. He won the National League All-Star MVP during the All-Star game on Tuesday. So Tanner Bates got another pitch going away. No league ready for it. Runner catch goes strike was a 3-1. And Tanner Bates got another pitch going away. No league ready for it. He's swinging that one. It's a 5-0. It's a 3-2. It's a full count. And Tanner Bates got another pitch going away. No league ready for it. And no issue, that's with Tamayo. And no issue, give up in the Rivers, hit some baseballs. I'll be on Sunday. For my birthday. Yeah, let me say you're going to be on Sunday for your birthday 1 year. But guess what? Wednesday, the one of my second date with my girlfriend, they owe me tomorrow, so it's going to be a fun time because my dad's going to drop me off first. Going to drop me there at the house. Because I'm going to call the Uber ahead of time, and then when we get down to the house, gonna make sure that the Uber driver's gonna be there, and I'm gonna get out the car, go right to the Uber driver's car, so that kind of thing. And Taylor Ray's got another pitch coming for you, knowing you're ready for it. That is ball 4, and no issue is ball 3. That's the first base for the Angels. Way to go, Taylor Ray. You work your first bat again. Had to be no issue. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we have coming next to bat for the Angels. We have Mike Trout next to bat for the Angels. We got one Angel playing first base. 1 out, top of 7, here we go. Tanner Bates got a pitch in there, you might get ready for it. Runner catch goes strike is 1. And Tanner Bates got a pitch where you might get ready for it. Runner catch goes 1. And Tanner Bates got a pitch in there, you might get ready for it. Runner catch goes 1-2 to 2-1. And Tanner Bates got another pitch in there, you might get ready for it. He swung it down with the 5-0, the 2-2. What's next? I got a question for you. What's next? Pay attention. Pay attention. What's next? I got a question to ask you. So you gotta pay attention. And Taylor Bates got another pitch gonna bring you Mike away from it. Right that catch goes of all threes, a 3-2 to full count. So what's next? You gonna listen up? I got a question to ask you. So listen up really good. I got a question. I was asking you a question earlier, but you weren't listening. So, cause you were talking to Star Wars, so you were listening. So the question I was gonna ask you what's next is, like, have you been going your stomach lately, or you taking time off for that? And Taylor Banks got another pitch gonna bring Mike get ready for a swing and miss, and that's strike three. And Taylor Banks is right shot down. First strikeout for Taylor Banks, 1K. So the question I asked for you is, have you been growing your belly, or have you been eating a lot to grow your stomach, or no? That's the question. You did? How many slices of pizza did you eat though? How many did you eat the whole pizza, or did you eat just one slice? And Taylor Bates got another pitch going to so coming next to bat for the Angels, we got Taylor Morgan next to bat for the Angels. We got we got one Angel playing first base. 2 outs. Top of the seven. Here we go. Taylor Bates got a pitch for Taylor. Running catch goes rolls well. Taylor Bates got another pitch for Taylor. Ready for it. Taylor Bates got another pitch for Taylor. Ready for it. He's swinging that one goes high here. The women in the ball's gone. 2-run home run for Taylor Ward, and the Angels have taken the lead. So the score is the Angels had 6 runs, the Phillies had 4 runs, and the Angels get a 2-run score in the top of the 7th thanks to Nolan Shuley and Taylor Ward's 2-run home run. This is Taylor Ward's 22nd home run on the 21st season on a fly ball to center field. Now it's 6-4 Angels. Rain. You ate 6 though? Dang, you ate 6 of those? Wow. Yeah, you ate 6 of those, so that says a lot right there. So you ate 6 of those? Wow. Yeah, we still in first place in our division though. We're coming up next to bat for the Angels. We got Joe Delco next to bat for the Angels. We got no Angel players on base. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Here we go. Taylor Bates got a pitch for Joe. Go ready for it. Runner catch go. The strike was on 1. And Taylor Bates got another pitch for Joe. Go ready for it. And Joe Delco grounds out to the pitcher. Taylor Bates can do it to the first base and vice versa. Step to the first base back in time. And Taylor Bates is out. Joe Delco's out. That's the outs for the Angels. So score the Angels had 6 runs. The Phillies had 4 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat, the Super Phillies, and the Eagles turn the bat at the bottom of the 7th. And the 3 Philly players who at the bottom of the 7th will be Bryce Stein, Trey Turner, and Kyle Swimmer. Bryce Stein's over 2. Trey Turner is 1-3 with a strikeout and a run. And Kyle Swimmer is 1-2 with a home run and walk and a strikeout. Yeah, we still in first place because we outstanding. Our record in the National League right now, it's gonna be the best team in our division is we're 55-41 on the season. That makes us number 1. So yeah, yeah. So what's next? Are you still in the stream? Cause I mean, you eating 6 pizza. That's like good for you, cause and what you gotta do is that you gotta keep growing every day. You gotta eat more like the fatty foods to keep growing though. You gotta keep doing that though. Cause you gotta keep going with that. The bigger you are, the better. Cause. Right, your pitching change for the Angels, so the pitching change for the Angels, so Sam Richmond is done pitching tonight for the pitch for the Angels. We the Rangers. So a bunch of substitutions, y'all. So Martin Sosa will pinch hit for Bryson Stott. So coming to bat for the Phillies, we got a Martin Sosa coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly birds up 8, 0 outs, 5-7. Here we go. We got a pitch connect for you, Rondo, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, that strike was on 1. And we got another pitch connect for you, Rondo, get ready for it. You swing it that one, that's a 5-0 zone 2. And we got another pitch connect for you, Rondo, get ready for it. Riley's catch goes to balls 1 and 2. And we got another pitch connect for you, Rondo, get ready for it. Riley's catch goes to ball 2, the 2 and 2. And we got another pitch connect for you, Rondo, get ready for it. You swing it that one, that's a 5-0 to 2 and 2. Oh, we got Dave Robbins. It's going over the bullpen for the Phillies. And then we got another pitch for you on the good, but Ron Associates for time on your work, so you're rather this is more baseball. And we got another pitch for you on the good, ready for it. Swing and a miss, not strike 3, and Ron Associates out. And Ron Associates, you overwhelmed with your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner coming next to bat the Phillies. No Philly players on base. Without top 5-7, here we go. We got a pitch connect for Trey, you ready for it. Riley's catching goes balls with him. And we got another pitch connect for you, Trey, get ready for it. Riley's catch goes to ball 2-0. And we got another pitch connect for you, Trey, get ready for it. Riley's catch goes to strike 1 is a 2-1. And we got another pitch for you, Trey, get ready for it. And Trey Turner grabs out to the third base and Kevin Newman to do the first base and no shooting in time. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 1-4. And Trey Turner, you 1-4. And so coming up next to bat for the Phillies, your 2025 National League All-Star MVP, Kyle Sword. And no Philly fans on base, 2 outs, 5-7, here we go. Then we got a pitch in the way, Sword, get ready for it. Run catch goes the balls right now. MVP, 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 MVP. We got a pitch in the way, Sword, got a pitch in the way, Sword, get ready for it. Swing that goes right to the stand, that's a 5-0, right to the stand, that's a 5-0, 1-1. And we got a pitch in the way, Sword, get ready for it. Riley's catch goes to strike 2 to 1-2. And we got another pitch connect for you, Sword, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Cosmo was out. Cosmo, you 1 for 3. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. Let's go with the Angels at 6 runs. The Phillies at 4 runs. That's the end of the 7, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Angels turn the bat. Let's see the Angels do the turn the bat top of the 8th. The 3 Angels ladies do the bat top of the 8th. Rejoice over here. Logan Hobby, and Lewis Van Giepel. Here we go, So come up the bat for the Angels. We have Jules Sawyer for the bat for the Angels. The Angels plays on 8-0 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. So pitch change for the Phillies. So Tanner Banks is up pitcher tonight. Coming to pitch for the Phillies will be Daniel Roberts. So Ron Sosa remains the game as the second baseman. So coming to the bat for the Angels, we got Jules Sawyer for the bat for the Angels. The Angels plays on 8-0 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. Daniel Roberts gonna pitch, gonna bring Jules, gonna be for the swing as the 5-1. And Daniel Roberts gonna pitch and Jules running, catching on the straight 2-2. And Daniel Roberts gonna pitch with Jules, gonna be for Jules Sawyer, lines out to the right field, and Nick Castellanos, and Jules Sawyer's out. And they got Jose Bird and moving up in the Wilson for the Angels. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we have Logan Hobby coming next to bat for the Angels. The Angels plays the base. 1 out, top of the 8th. Here we go. Daniel Roberts gonna pitch, gonna for you, Logan going for you. Swing that was the right to the stands. That's a 5-0-1. What's up, Mike Green? And Daniel Roberts gonna pitch, gonna for you, Logan going for you. You swing that one, that's another 5-0. You swing that was a 5-0. You swing that was a 5-0, goes right to the stands. That's a 5-0-2. And Daniel Roberts gonna pitch, gonna for you, Logan going for you. If you had to do how you advise them, it can't reasonably against those who may drink on the schedule. I know what you mean by that, Ethan. And Robert's gonna the pitch, gonna win long way for you. Sweet, that's another 5-0 steal, too. And one day, Robert's gonna pitch, win long way for you. And Sweet, that one goes right into the grass. You know, right in the grass. And Logan Hobby runs around Runs on top of the wall. Look at how he runs around first. Pass second. Stop at third. Look at how he got a triple, yo. Look at how he got a triple, yo. This is look at how he's first triple in the 2020 season. A 5-0 to the center field of Brady Motors. Thank you, Brady Motors. So coming up next, the bat for the Angels, we got Lewis. We got Lewis McGeever connects the bat for the Angels. We got one Angel playing third base. One out, top of the 8 yo. Daniel Robbins got a pitch connect for Lewis going for it. Ronald catching another strike one is on one. Daniel Robbins got a pitch for Lewis going for it. And Lewis McGeever has spent time on yo. Lewis McGeever get right in the bat by his own base rules. And Daniel Robbins got a pitch connect for Lewis going for it. Ronald catching another rolls on the one. And Daniel Robbins got a pitch connect for Lewis going for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two is a 1-2. And Daniel Robbins got a pitch connect for Lewis going for it. Right now, catch goes the ball 2-2. And Daniel Robbins got a pitch connect for Lewis going for it. He swing it out, as he swing it out, goes right into the stand, and that's a 5-0 to 2-2. And Daniel got a pitch connect for Lewis going for it. Right now, catch goes the ball 3-2 to book him. And Daniel Robbins got a pitch connect for Lewis going for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. Lewis and he was out. First strike up for Daniel Robbins, 1K. So coming up next, the bat for the Angels, we had Kevin Newman connects the bat for the Angels. We got one Angel playing first base. One Angel playing on third base, 2 outs, top of the 8. Here we go. Daniel Robbins got a pitch connect with Kevin Gray for a runner catch goes, the strike was on one. And Daniel Robbins got a pitch connect with Kevin Gray for it. Runner catch goes, the balls on the one. And Daniel Robbins got a pitch with Kevin Gray for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two is 1-2. And Daniel Robbins got a pitch connect with Kevin Gray for it. And Kevin Newman has spent time right on Kevin Newman right back to the red by 6 more base zone. And Daniel Robbins got a pitch connect for you. And then pitch connect for you. And pitch connect for you. And Daniel Robbins got a pitch connect for Kevin Gray for it. Swing the reason that's strike three. Kevin Newman's out. Second strike out for Daniel Robbins to K. That's 3 outs for the Angels. So it's going. The Angels have 6 runs. The Phillies have 4 runs. We go to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies can do the turn the bat at the top of the bottom of the 8th. And the 3-8 Philly plays to the bat at the bottom of the 8th. Bryce Harper had a roll in the Cassiano. Bryce Harper is 2 for 3 with a home run to a double and a strikeout. Adam Rose over 3 and Nick Castellanos is over 1 with 2 runs. Here we go, guys. The color of the bat for the Phillies, we got 2 feet. Bryce Harper the bat of the Phillies. No Phillies versus the Rays. 0 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. And then there was a pitch for the next, and the pitch for the Angels. Behold, they free. Bryce Harper has one time, you know, Bryce Harper the his one baseball. Jose Perry got a pitch for Bryce, so that's Bryce catches the ball low. Jose Perry got a pitch for Bryce going forward. He's swinging that was high there, waving that ball is going, gone! Southern home run for Bryce Harper, and the Phillies are punching in closer. So it's going. The Angels have 6 runs, the Phillies have 5 runs, and this is Bryce Harper's 2nd home run in the game, and this is Bryce Harper's 12th home run on the 27th season on the 5 balls in left field. Bryce Harper hit his 2nd home run in this game, yo. 5th home run of the year. That's what 317 Bryce Harper never got sold, shit. Let's go try to win this team way big. 29 career multi-home run game for Bryce Harper. The Phillies come back, we only down by 1 run, yo. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Ali Boone connects to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies bears on base, 0 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. And the Jose Perry got a pitch in there for Ali, get ready for it. And Adibone grounds out to the second base, Lewis reliever to the first base, and no shooting, and Adibone was down. Adibone, we 0 for 4. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat for the Phillies, no Phillies base on base, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th, here we go. Nick does stick, Nick does stick, Nick does stick. And Jose Perry got a pitch to Nick Castellanos, running the swing, and struck the 1. And Jose Perry got a pitch to Castellanos, waiting for Nick Castellanos, grounds out to the shortstop, Zach Nettles to the first baseman. No one shooting, and Nick Castellanos is down. Nick Castellanos, you're over 2 when you're over 2. Oh, they got Javos warming up the bullpen on the right cooking water. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Brandon Morris connects to bat the Phillies, no Philly fans on base. Two outs, the bottom of the eighth. Here we go. Jose Furman gonna pitch to the running rush. Ready for it. Right catch goes the balls blue. And Jose Furman gonna pitch to the rush. Right catch goes the ball 2-2-0. And Jose Furman gonna pitch to the rush. Get ready for it. Right catch goes strike 1-2-1. And Jose Furman gonna pitch to the rush. Get ready for it. Right catch goes the ball. Right catch goes the strike 2-2-2. But yeah, like Allen Bolt and the catcher didn't even better down the level because they not hitting good. And Jose Furman got another pitch gonna be Morris Gray for it. He swing it down with a 5-0-2-2. And Jose Furman got another pitch gonna be Morris Gray for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three, and Brandon rushes out. And Brandon Rush over 4 with your second strikeout. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score the Angels had 6 runs, the Phillies had 5 runs. And that's the end of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 9th and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Angels turn to bat. The 2 Angels move to the red top of the 9th. And the 3 Angels players in the red top of the 9th will be Zach Little, Nolan Schumann, and Mike Chong. What's up, first is 1-2? I'm not called Little Rose, so don't call me that. Yeah, I hate him for the channel anyway, because he's using cover the Rose, so. So Pittsburgh losing 10-1 to the White Sox. Dang. So pitch change for the Phillies. So Daniel Roberts is the pitcher for the night. And come to pitch for the Phillies to be Joe Rose. Coming up the bat for the Angels, we have Zach Neto coming back for the Angels. No Angel players on base. 0 outs, top of the 9th, here we go. Joe Rose got a pitch in there for you, Zach, get ready for it. No, what you gotta do is, King James, just gotta time the person out. Don't time the person out, just block them, just hit them from the channel. That's all you gotta do. He's swinging down with the 5-0-1. And Joe Rose got another pitch in there for Zach, get ready for it. Swinging and miss, and that's strike 2, 0-2. And Joe Rose got another pitch in there for Zach, get ready for it. He's swinging down with the 5-0-2. Because by the time the violence makes them come back and they can say more stuff, you just hit them with a chance they can't come back all together. And Joe Rose got another pitch in there for you, Zach, get ready for it. Why that catcher goes Rose 1-2. Jim Ross gonna have pitch gonna for you, Zach Grayboard. Ryder catches goes roll 2-2-2. And Jim Ross gonna have pitch gonna for you, Zach Grayboard. Ryder catches goes roll 3-3-2 to Book Hill. And Jim Ross gonna have pitch gonna for you, Zach Grayboard. He swing that one goes right to the ground. Swing that goes right to the ground. He bounces on the wall. And then Zach Nagle runs right up first. Stop and saying Zach Nagle got a double. And Zach Nagle's 15. Zach Nagle's 19 double on the 21st season line drive to left field of basketball. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we got Nolan. Shimano connects the bat for the Angels. We got one Angel playing second base. 0 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Joe Wall's got a pitch gonna play Nolan away for it. He's swinging that one. That's a foul ball. That's on one. And Joe Wall's got another pitch gonna play Nolan away for it. He's swinging that one. That's a foul ball. That's on two. And Joe Wall's gonna pitch me Nolan away for no shooting as for time when you're no shooting. You're up to the civil baseballs. And Joe Wall's got another pitch gonna play Nolan away for it. And no shooting grabs out to the shortstop, Trey Turner to the first base and right side in time. No shooting's out. But Zach Nagel versus the third base. So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we have Mike Trout next to bat for the Angels. We got one Angel playing third base. One out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Joe Wall's gonna pitch, gonna play Mike. Wait for it. Runner catch goes, balls are down. And Joe Wall's gonna pitch, gonna play Mike. Wait for it. He's swinging that one. That's a foul ball. It's a 1-1. And Joe Wall's gonna pitch, gonna play Mike. Wait for it. Runner catch goes, ball 2-2-1. And Joe Wall's gonna pitch, play Mike. Wait for it. Runner catch goes, ball 3-3-1. And Joe Wall's gonna pitch, gonna play Mike. Wait for it. Runner catch goes, strike two. It's a 3-2 to Book Hill. And Joe Wilson and pitch gonna play Mike Rainbow. Runner catches on the strike three, and Mike Trout's out. First strikeout for Joe Wilson, 1K. What's up, Lulu? So coming up next to bat for the Angels, we got Taylor Ward coming up next to bat for the Angels. We got one Angel playing third base, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Joe Ward's gonna pitch, gonna play Taylor Rainbow. Ryder catching another strike with a 1. And then Joe Ward's gonna pitch, gonna play Taylor Rainbow. Ryder catching another strike 2 is 0-2. And Joe Wall's gonna pitch, gonna play Taylor Rainbow. He's swinging that one, that's a 5-0, 0-2. And Joe Wall's gonna pitch, gonna play Taylor Rainbow. Ryder catches goes the rolls 1-2. And Joe Wall's gonna pitch, gonna play Taylor Rainbow. Swing and miss, and that's strike 3, and Taylor one's out. Second strikeout for Joe Wall's 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Angels. So the Angels have 6 runs, the Phillies have 5 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the ninth, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies do the turn the bat at the bottom of the ninth. And the 3 Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the ninth. Be JT Realtor, Vasquez and Marlon Souza. JT Realtor is 2 for 3 with a double. And Vasquez was over 3. And Marlon Souza is over 1 with a strikeout. Look at that, guys. I got like, how many XP did I get from this? Oh, yeah, I got 225 XP, but we don't tell anybody because, and then I got 150 XP for King Jaden. Star Wars, I got 225 XP for you. And then for Really King, I got 125 XP right there. So y'all be in the stream and type in and stuff gets you the XP, so I get the XP stuff, so So pitching change for the Angels. So Jose Perez is the pitcher for the Angels. And coming next to that, coming next to it. So Joe Perez is the pitcher, and then coming pitch for the Angels to be Kenley Jensen. Oh yeah, Kenley Jensen. Oh, he pitched on the Braves and stuff. Yeah, he's on the Angels. Kenley Jensen. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got J.T. Realmuto coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. Zeros, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Kenley Jansen got a pitch connect with J.T. waiting for it. Rodney catching goes and balls on him. The pitch is down to the last inning. And Kenley Jansen got a pitch connect with J.T. waiting for it. Rodney's catching goes and strike one is 1-1. And Kenley Jansen got another pitch connect for you. J.T. waiting for it. And J.T. Realmuto flies up shot with the center fielder Joe Dale. And J.T. Realmuto's out. J.T. Realmuto 2-4. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Vasquez who connects the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, about the ninth. Here we go. Kenley Jansen got a base connect by Vasquez. 8-1. And Vasquez flies out to the center fielder Joe Dale. Vasquez was out. Vasquez was overboard. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Martin Sosa connects the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 out, about the ninth. Here we go. Kenley Jansen got a pitch connect by Ronald 8-1. Rodney's catching goes and balls on him. And Kenley Jansen got a pitch connect by Ronald 8-1. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls 1-1. And Martin Sosa got, and Kenley Jansen got another pitch connect by Ronald 8-1. And the Martin Sosa grounds out to the, The Martin Sosa grounds out to the second baseman, Louis Renebo to the first base, and Louis in time. And that's the ball game. Final score is 6-5 with Angels win. So the Angels will advance on the 48.9 season. The Phillies will jump down to 55 and 42 in the season. The Angels will get their 48 win. The Phillies will get their 42nd loss. And not a good day for the Phillies at all. And the Phillies lose game number 1 lose game 1 to the Angels at home in front of the Phillies fans. The Angels take game number 1 for the Phillies at home against the front of the Phillies fans. And So guys, I will not be streaming the Phillies versus the LA Angels game number 2 of the 3-game series tomorrow at 6:05 p.m. because I'll be out on the day when I'm going to be watching a 2-hour movie from 1:15 to whatever time the movie ends. So I might not get the game. So depending on what time I get home, if I get home on time to get me do it, and maybe even not. But that kind of thing, guys. I hope the Phillies do well tomorrow. They got Ty Walker pitching tomorrow night. So I hope that's gonna go bad in itself. But yeah, guys, I will be streaming the Phillies. Versus the LA Angels. Game number 3 of the 3-game series on Sunday at 1:35 p.m. So that's gonna be a good game. Ranger pitches on Sunday, so that should be a good one. And stuff like that. So check out anybody else who's gonna stream the game tomorrow and tomorrow night and stuff like that. So I'll be back on Sunday to do the one with the 3rd game. So just so you know that one. So yeah, you should know that. So just so you know that. So tough loss for the Phillies, man. You lose like that to the Angels in their first game at home after the All-Star break. Yeah, so it's not really good, but yeah, I hope y'all guys enjoy. But then you got two other shout outs now come to stream. Shout out to KJ come to stream. Shout out to Winston come to stream. Shout out to Daniel Sports come to stream. And yeah, Mike Green come to stream. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday night. And I will see you guys on Sunday for the next Phillies regular season live here. Let's go Phillies, yeah. Hope they don't lose. I know the Phillies win the game tomorrow night. But they got Tom Walker pitching, so that could be a bad situation. It could go good or bad, so you never know. But yeah, let me say, see you guys on Sunday.